Hi, I'm Anna. I'm one of the other founders of Brave Conversation Club. So today is my day to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me and how I started. So probably starts a few years ago. I was at work alongside Katie, and I got up out of my desk and I said, "I'm ready." And she's like, "Oh, about time." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh, I think I need to tell you something. I have a message for you." And through that message, it started me on my spiritualism journey, going through mentorship courses, sitting in circles every week for healing. And probably more importantly, is it helped me direct myself back to me. What I didn't realize in my 30 years of being in a corporate role is I really lost myself. I was performing for other people. I was striving, I was getting all the credentials, I was getting all the education, all the promotions, all the team leadership. But if I actually think about it, I'm not really sure I knew who I was. So into 2025, it was a really big year for me. It was a year of probably losing the shell, putting myself through a lot of transitions. It's like the universe just gave me a crash course in, how to transition and how to leave identities behind. Started with a disestablishment. It just started with me deciding to leave my role. And in leaving my role was a real call to go to nature. And so packed up, went away, and 2 days into the South Island in New Zealand, with the blur of the trees and almost like a hypnotic state, I had this real clear voice, not mine, saying, pick up your phone and start listening and start typing. So enter having to trust that you're hearing all of these verses, you're hearing all of these statements, that you're just picking up the phone and just starting to type. That's how it started. And so that started probably a year of recording the verses for the book that will be The Unnatural Voice. But probably more surprising within these voices was it was almost like it was following my journey, but it was giving me wisdom in ways that I've never heard before. Um, I'm not religious. I don't really have a perspective on words like God or Lord, and yet these verses were giving me a lot of perspective. But then enter probably the biggest identity change transition that happened, losing my mum in November, and oh, the grief, the roller coaster, the transition that sits with that. And the verses once again supported me. Then this year, lost my uncle, I've lost my auntie, um, and in that has just been so many moments of sitting and supporting other people, but also really challenging, what is this world? What is this life? What are we here for? And understanding that actually a lot of this is to be still, a lot of this is to be us, a lot of us just to know ourselves. So creating the club, the Brave Conversation Club, is about creating the space, creating the stillness, creating this pause, so that you can be invited in, that you can have somewhere where you can be honest, where you can connect, where you can be with others that are not going to judge. So welcome to the club.